Ladies and gentlemen, we have just over 20 minutes left till our live demonstration. 24-hour period is over. So I would love to call all of the teams back into the tent. So anybody who is still outside, please join us so we can close out our 24-hour live judging of the Milken-Motsepe Prize in Green Energy. For those of you watching on live stream, we'll be back with you in just a moment as people are gathering in the tent. Thank you all so much for joining us. As you can see by the countdown clock behind me, we have only 18 minutes left of what has been a grueling 24-hour live demonstration from our finalist teams in the Milken-Motsepe Prize in Green Energy. We recognize how difficult this last 24 hours has been, but nothing compared to the journey these entrepreneurs have already been on to create these sustainable, reliable, green innovations to help to build a world in which everyone, anywhere can have access to affordable, reliable, sustainable electricity. For those of you tuning in from around the world, including on our live stream, I know we have Nigeria, Iceland, Uganda, the UK, Malawi, Kenya, the United States, and more. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being part of this journey with us. To solve this global issue of electricity for all, especially using green sources, is going to require international collaboration and partnership. So we thank you and we encourage you to keep up with what these teams and other entrepreneurs are doing. We are all going to need to be able to work together on this. As we say in the Milken-Motsepe Prize regularly, while talent is everywhere, opportunity isn't necessarily everywhere. Part of what we are trying to do with the Milken-Motsepe Innovation Prize program is encourage entrepreneurship for people everywhere. We are particularly delighted and honored for the numerous school children who have joined us today. To have you here joining us, meeting the entrepreneurs, means so much to us. We look out to you and we see the future. I hope each of you feels inspired here today and understands that whatever your individual story and perspective is, there is no one who has experienced the world the way you have. There is no one who has the exact ideas you have. So please be bold, bring your ideas forward, find others who can join in on your vision and build. We need you. We need your voices. We need your ideas. So thank you so much to the students for being here with us today. We, of course, want to thank the Motsepe Foundation, our partners in this, who have been such great supporters throughout. I do want to take a moment to recognize the Milken-Motsepe staff. So John Shellhaus, Madeline Cashin, Adoma Addo, if you could please all come forward. This group here has done such incredible work, more than the last year. This is years of work in the making, and all sorts of support that we have for the teams here. John, our Director of Field Operations in particular, has led our partnerships that led to today. Madeline has been part of the Milken-Motsepe Innovation Prize from the beginning. Adoma, who's the newest member to our team, has been invaluable in making all the logistics today happen. So thank you so much to the Milken-Motsepe Prize staff. And John, I'd like to turn it over to you.
Thank you. Yeah, let me echo just the work of Adoma and Madeline to bring us here and to make this happen. It's been invaluable. I have a few other people I want to thank, and I want to start by thanking our 5 finalist teams for all of the effort you've put into being here, to building your equipment in this place where we ask you to come, to setting up, to talking to all the people who have come by, and to really showing off what you're capable of in a really impressive way. We are very proud of these teams. When you start an innovation competition, you don't know who's going to apply, you don't know what their ideas are going to be, you don't know if it's going to be worth doing what you're doing. And you kind of have to put a little faith in the process. And that faith has been more than justified by the talent that has been catalyzed and the ideas that have been catalyzed through this process. And so we're just incredibly proud of this group of teams. The other group I would like to thank is our judges who've traveled here to be here today, Angela Hamzi and Yolanda Mabuto. And we're just very proud of your expertise and your participation in this process. I also, we are indebted to Stellenbosch University for being incredible partners and hosts for this entire event. They have really made sure that we've been safe. They've made sure that we've had everything that we need. They've made sure that we have been able to make connections and bring people onto the campus who are able to interact with the teams in a meaningful way. And just a deep thank you to them, particularly the Center for Renewable and Sustainable Energy Studies, led by Professor Christina Troyes. And on her team, I have to give a special word of thanks to Inge Schultz, who has been just the cornerstone of all of this operation, really. And two more points from me, and then I'm going to pass the microphone back to Emily. One, we want to acknowledge, we have a friend from the U.S. State Department who's traveled all the way to be here with us from Washington. We're thankful for your presence. Thanks for coming. And then a final note, we will be moving from here to Cape Town, where the Milken-Motsepe Prize is a sponsor of the African Green Economy Summit, and where all of our teams will have the opportunity to pitch between the audience that's assembled there, and continue to want to amplify their work through that forum. And if anyone's at the summit, please find us and say hi, find the finalists and learn more. And we look forward to the next stages of this competition. Thank you.
Thank you, John. All right, I also want to acknowledge in the crowd, where do we have Patrick Agassi? Over here, one of our semifinalists who is here from Nigeria was a semifinalist in the Milken-Motsepe Prize in Green Energy, one of the companies that supported with his great innovation with his team. So please come see him at the Aegis conference as well. And to show the collaborative work that we have teams, they're competing for a $1 million grand prize, but so many of these groups are really working together with a common mission. So thank you, Patrick, for being here. We also have Vuisa, who is one of our mentors with our Global Innovation Catalyst program in Stanford Online. I don't know if Vu is still in here. Hey, there he is. Thank you so much for being here and mentoring our teams remotely. And then I want to bring a very special guest up next to welcome Tendai Chitapi, who is one of our winners from our last Milken-Motsepe Prize. So the Milken-Motsepe Prize in Agritech that was awarded last year at our global conference in Los Angeles. We are so thrilled that Tendai is here with us today, and would love it if you wouldn't mind sharing a little bit about your process, being part of the Milken-Motsepe Prize, being a winner, what has happened since you won, and any advice you have to our finalist teams and our future entrepreneurs who are here with us today. Tendai.
Thank you, Emily. So, as one of the winners in the inaugural prize in Agritech last year, it is a great privilege to be here to meet this year's cohort of winners and to honor the incredible work that you have done with your innovations to date. Congratulations on your selection as finalists in the Green Energy Prize. There are those who speak about enabling innovation, and then there are those who actually do enable innovation. The Milken-Motsepe Prize program falls squarely in the camp of the doers. We actually often joke that it felt like a scam at the beginning just because of the size of the money that was sort of being put on the table. But clearly it's a very real thing. They have understood what it requires, and that it requires a rigorous process to identify potentially world-changing ideas, and that you ultimately need to provide the support you pledge and then get out of the way and let the innovators get on with it. I'd like to take a moment to reflect on how winning this prize translated into the real-world growth of our business. Kuronga is a Shona word, meaning to organize and problem solve, and this is exactly what we aim to do. To organize small farming communities in Africa and solve the problems they face due to major underinvestment, with Africa receiving less than 1% of global investment in agritech in 2022-23. Farmers in Africa suffer from high rates of rejection at the market due to quality mismatch, leading to lost revenue and significantly contributing to food waste. We have built a digital platform that uses the power of AI to help farmers validate their produce quality at the farm gate and then connects them to the appropriate market for that quality of produce. Our solution helps them to sell more of what they grow, and ultimately we envision a zero-waste food system. Kuronga won the Milken-Motsepe Prize in Agritech for the most creative use of fourth industrial revolution technologies. Since the win and our attendance at the Milken Global Conference, are we already celebrating? Our platform has grown in leaps and bounds. Clearly, we're already in a winning mood. And I'm excited to announce that we have developed programs, seasonal growing programs, that we're helping farmers to connect to high quality markets and high volume buyers. And we have shortened our path to revenue and now have our first paying customers. We are still currently fundraising for any investors in the room who are interested in chatting and helping us to scale, and to help small farmers across the continent. It is no exaggeration to say that being selected as a finalist in the Milken-Motsepe Innovation Prize program, to be invited to the Milken Global Conference, is a once-in-a-lifetime, fundamentally life-altering opportunity. What it requires of you is that you be proactive in making the most of it. And this is my advice. You have become part of an elite community of innovation enablers, and it is up to you to leverage the level of access to the people that pull the levers of power and capital to power and scale your ideas. To the finalists, all the future entrepreneurs and students here today, I say, be bold and then be great. The nexus of innovation in agriculture and sustainable energy is critical. given the energy requirements in agriculture and the erratic and unreliable access to electricity across Africa. We see great potential in combining ideas and resources. Even now, as Koronga, we have some innovations of our own that require sustainable energy solutions, and the absence of such solutions is holding us back from implementing, and so we're excited to connect with potential partners in this room in that regard. In closing, I'd like to say to all the teams, you are all already winners, and I believe each of your solutions has a role to play in setting the trajectory of green energy globally, and I wish you all the very best in the final judgment and awards. Thank you.
As soon as he said win, the champagne just popped itself. I mean, I've never seen that happen. That's the power of the winners here. All right, we have 5 minutes left, so we won't sit here and talk at you for 5 minutes. I'll come back. We will have champagne, obviously, as well as non-alcoholic sparkling beverages, and we have some snacks. So we have 5 minutes left. We will walk around, see where our teams are, come back, and then celebrate all of you. For those of you who are new to the Milken-Motsepe Prize, first you've heard of it, we would welcome you to join our Milken-Motsepe Prize community. If you go to milkenmotsepeprize.org, MILKENMOTSEPE.org. Hopefully somebody's just going to put that up somewhere on the live stream. MilkenMotsepePrize.org. We encourage you to join our community. It is free. We have over 4,000 people already signed up. We send out regular correspondence. We offer webinars. So for any of you who are interested in entrepreneurship or know others who may be interested, please join us. We launch a new challenge every year, and we hope to hear all of your new, bold ideas, those of you here in this tent, those of you watching online, and those whom we haven't met yet. So we'll see you back in about 3 minutes. Take a breather, and then we will have our official countdown. Thank you. Have all of our finalist teams to the front. Can we please have our judges to the front? Can we please have our Milken-Motsepe Prize staff to the front? As people are gathering, I do want to remind people who are here and who are watching online, this is part of our finalist round, these 24-hour live demonstrations. Our teams still have another about 6 weeks to collect the rest of their data, and submit their full packages of information to our international panel of judges. So we will be awarding, you will find out the winner at our global conference, the Milken Institute Global Conference in Los Angeles, that is happening May 5th through 8th, 2024 in Beverly Hills, California. We will also have a live stream to that event. All 5 of our teams will be there. You will be able to watch live who wins the $1 million grand prize coming up this May. In the meantime, please join us, learn more about these teams, follow them on social, join the Milken-Motsepe Prize community. We will be sending out information. We've got 40 seconds left. We're going to start the countdown at 10. And Tendai is going to, this time, really pop the champagne, unless it just magically happens like last time. Okay, 30 seconds left. Everybody, please feel free to join in on the countdown. 5 seconds. All right. We'll do it.
18,
Okay, we're all just watching the clock.
16, 15,
Break this part off
14,
first. Yeah.
13.
Okay. Ready and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to finishing your field testing. Our Milken-Motsepe Prize finalists in green energy. Thank you. Congratulations.
Why is champagne dropping every time?
I don't know. I love this for me.
Thank you very much. Over there. Thank you so much.
Still need to take a nice photo for Alice. In fact, I don't think that because there's 10. I'm alcoholic. As we speak. So I'll take a photo of it like I said to my colleagues. And they can, some of our colleagues are doing it. No.